I'm not
Hey,
exactly
Carly,
sure.
60 seconds.
No, I didn't write about an armadillo,
Yeah,
and,
no
and I don't think
Bye.
it really has a place in the question.
Hey, Ray.
See that?
Thanks
See
for picking
that?
up my
Every
dry
time
cleaning.
you
I
guys slam
appreciate
that
it.
door, that's
One
what's gonna
question, though.
happen.
Yeah.
Where are the
Quit staring
buttons?
at it and prop
Okay.
it up.
What button?
No, for the love of people!
Thank
There
you.
you go.
People, we're just leaving jars all over the sound booth. We can't leave these. What's in this jar?
Hi there. Welcome to the game show where high culture and something else collide. How many people are playing the game today? So, you're playing with yourself, huh?
Cookie, please.
Sorry. Just type your name in, okay?
Out of there.
Don't panic.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah. Are you here for a 7-question tournament-length game or a full 21-question deal? What do you want?
For that 5 minutes
Okay,
ago.
that's what I needed to know.
30 seconds.
All right, your buzzer is the letter B, as in check out her booty. Or, you know, his booty.
Oh, don't push that.
Ray, pull the follow-up question.
20 seconds.
Oh, you got your whole fist.
20 seconds. All right. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz in, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're going to lose cash. All right?
Does anybody smell smoke beside me?
10 seconds.
Good luck to you.
Okay, here we go. 86 the desktop.
7,
And go to black.
6, 5, 4.
Okay, and stand by.
Philosopher World.
Warning, in order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, it's a brand spanking new bright-eyed bushy-tailed just in from the manufacturer contestant. Pleasure having you on the show. Y'all tucked in? Then let's turn out the lights. Come on, we need a category.
Let's have some fun. Here comes question 1.
The category is CB lingo for pedestrians. Get it right, get $2,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. Uh-oh, looks like BJ McKay from BJ and the Bear has meandered into Hazard County. If BJ gets on the CB to alert his fellow truckers that he spotted fire, what did he most likely see? A Hazard County volunteer fire truck, Roscoe P. Coltrane in his police cruiser, Boss Hogg, or Daisy Duke? In CB lingo, a cop is smoky. Did we learn nothing from watching Burt Reynolds movies? Too bad you didn't pick this. Fire or smoke is CB lingo for hot pants. I wonder what the CB lingo for a gratuitous female TV character is. Take your pick. What do you say?
Here comes question 2. It'll make you feel brand new.
Category, let's do it. Hey, cool paint job. $2,000 for right answer. Hey, open your eyes and look at this picture and tell me, what would be the best name for this painting? Starry Night Rider, Starsky and Hunt, The Dukes of Dada, or Van Gogh Speed Racer, go! It's Kit, the car from Knight Rider, inserted into Van Gogh's painting, Starry Night.
Michael, my readings indicate a severe drop in our Nielsen ratings.
Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Put on your pens for the naked dance.
3.
And this category is guys who are really in touch with nature. This might be a hard one. $3,000. Imagine this. A new superhero league called the Forces of Nature is formed to rival the Justice League. Each member gets his or her powers from one of the 4 basic forces of nature. Who is not a member? Weak Force Boy, Nuclear Man, Gravity Girl, or Electromagnetic Woman? Nuclear energy is not one of the 4 basic forces of nature. Nuclear Man's got problems at home, though. All his kids have 3 eyes or 6 fingers, and the neighbors are starting to ask questions. How about it? We need a category.
Shaking up the floor. Shaking up the floor.
All right, next up. Get your stomach ready to rumble. 2 G's for a right answer. Mike Tyson's boxing career has been masterfully handled by promoter Don King. Imagine that in a moment of genius, Don King decides to have Mike Tyson fight his next bout a la King. What will Mike have to wear into the ring? Melted cheese and broccoli, a chunk of herbed butter, cream sauce with mushrooms and peppers, or Swiss cheese, ham, and breading. Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Cream sauce with mushrooms and peppers. I think that's also what Don King uses to get his hair to stand up like that. Okay, pick a category.
Number 5.
And this question's category is, hi, I'm from Mars. Where's a good place to hang out? Get this right, get $2,000. Imagine this. Little men from Mars have arrived on our planet and they're attending a sporting event. One Martian describes the event to his friends in the following way. Now, when you know the answer, buzz in and start typing. Ready?
Earthlings are bizarre. I watched 2 barefoot endomorphs in loincloths slam their flabby abdomens into each other amidst cheering onlookers.
What sport is being described? Okay, let's see. Type in your answer and hit return. The Martian is describing a sumo wrestling match. Of course, it could also be an S&M convention. It just depends. Come on, we need a category.
Oh, this is really big. This thing is huge.
Okay, coming up, this category is Dr. Quinn, Morphine Woman. $2,000 riding on this one. We all know that Jane Seymour is the lovely and talented star of Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. Well, maybe we all don't know that, but now we should. If Jane Seymour's show were actually based upon the famous historical figure also named Jane Seymour, what would be the best title? Dr. Quinn, ruler of Scotland for 54 years. Dr. Quinn, gal mad about insecticide. Dr. Quinn, wife of Henry VIII, or Dr. Quinn, naked lady on horse. Jane Seymour was Henry VIII's third wife. She actually did not die on the guillotine, but would Dr. Quinn be so lucky? Oh, Dr. Quinn, can you help heal my sick son? I'll ask Dr. Rosenblum. Take your pick. What do you say? And we call this one, oh no. All right, this one's not too tough. We're talking $1,000 for it. All right, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. It's Halloween, and you're trick-or-treating when you come upon a jack-o'-lantern with a cat of 9 tails and a tam-o'-shanter. What are you looking at? A pumpkin with a deformed cat and a stick, a pumpkin with a mustache and a kilt, a pumpkin with a whip and a hat, or a pumpkin with a sex toy and a drum? A pumpkin with a whip and a hat. And I strongly advise against bobbing for apples at that household. Alright, go ahead and pick one. An outstanding selection, because under that category is one Major League point-racking question, the dis or dat. Here's a category for this dis or dat. Does Michael Jordan really drive a Blazer? Alright, I'm gonna read off 7 items for you, and as each one comes up, I want you to tell me if it's an NBA team, a model of automobile, or both. Now, as each one comes up, if it's an NBA team, press 1. Press 2 if it's a car. If it's both, press 3. And if you want to skip, press 4. You get 5 large for each right answer, and you lose 500 for each one you get wrong, or that you don't get to. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Cavalier, is it a team, a car, or both? Piston. Pacer. Mustang. Hornet. Cougar. Last one. Maverick. That's all she wrote. 6 out of 7. Good day at the plate, batter. There you go. All right, let's move on. Okay, pick a category.
It's party time.
Here comes number 9.
This category is take this trombone and shove it. And this one's gonna be worth $1,000. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. Imagine a battle royale among the different sections of a standard orchestra. Based on sheer numbers alone, which instrumentalist would emerge victorious? The violin section, the viola section, the clarinet section, or the flute section? There are traditionally over 30 violinists who could fight for their cause. Luckily for the tuba player, strength in numbers doesn't always win. Come on, we need a category.
Hey, Master Blaster! Won't you find an answer? It's 10!
This one's gonna be another television travesty. Pay attention, $3,000 on this one. Okay, take a shot at this. Imagine Sherwood Schwartz produced a Brady version of a famous Chekhov play. In what context might you find the line, Masha, Masha, Masha? Mike in Death of an Architect, Jan in The Three Very Lovely Sisters, Carol and Greg in Oedipus Rec Room, or Tiger in The 7-Year Lick? Masha is a character in Chekhov's The Three Sisters.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jan, but Koligan and Vershinin both want to date Masha.
Why do Koligan and Vershinin always want to go out with Masha? Masha, Masha, Masha.
Halfway there, 10 more questions coming at ya in round 2. Okay, pay attention, because all the questions in round 2 are worth more money. How about it? We need a category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
The category, Beaver. Pop a right answer, you got $4,000. All right, here we go. You're on your way to a local all-night theater to take in a screening of the fine film Naughty Lisa's Beaver Tale. Based on the title, what'll Lisa most likely be doing? Snowshoeing her way into Sasquatch's heart, spanking her co-star with a ping pong paddle, unfairly influencing her water skiing judges, or discussing alternative evolutionary theories. Alternative evolutionary theories? No, that's not the kind of beaver tale we're talking about. Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. A beaver tail is a style of snowshoe, and Lisa is trekking her way into Sasquatch's heart. I'm not sure if they're using real snow or not, but I'm pretty sure Lisa's cold. Take your pick. What do you say?
12.
The category is Mother Nature's Nuts. Get this right, you're bringing home $6,000. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Because its name comes from the Greek for testicles, what would Socrates probably not want to ask of his gardener? Just shear a little off my hedges. Can you pull out my orchids? I don't want my tulips. Snip them, or set fire to my bamboo. It's useless. It's from the Greek orchis, meaning testicles. Wonder what sort of corsage Socrates gave his date for the prom.
Here you go, orchids.
All right, go ahead and pick one.
Take the elevator ride to 13.
Category. There's something grim about this. We got $4,000 on the table. Now help me out here, and when you know the answer, buzz in and type the answer. I'm trying to remember, who's that girl? You know, her dad's dead, and she has an evil stepmom. She really would have loved those 1980s jelly shoes. She rides around in pumpkins, and she talks to mice. What is her name? Go nuts! Type in your answer and hit return. Cinderella. Isn't this a great story for young girls? If your feet are small enough, you'll marry a really rich guy. Okay, pick a category.
And the number in your dreams, 14.
Category, let's do it. Gassing up your mom. This one's worth $4,001 bills. Check this out. If Jerry Van Dyke's mother in the 1960s TV show My Mother the Car had died and been reincarnated into a machine with a single-cylinder engine, what might the series have been called? My Mother the Garbage Disposal, My Mother the Moped, My Mother the Piper Cub, or My Mother the Garden Weasel? If your mom was a moped, she'd have one cylinder. Sure is better than when you had to pedal your mom, huh? Take your pick. What do you say? Okay, coming up, this category is Theoretical Science on a Sesame Seed Bun. We're talking $6,000 for this one. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, 'cause here we go. If McDonald's utilized the Baconian method to experiment with new bacon double cheeseburger recipes, on what would their conclusions be based? Observed facts, customer sampling, good guessing, or burger theory? No, sampling customers would be the cannibalism method. Here's what you should have picked. The Baconian method relies on observed facts, like the fact that folks just like bacon. Come on, we need a category. Uh-oh, Chestbutt sits grime floor.
It's time for a
Ticklish question.
The category for this gibberish question is Great White Salad. And we're going to start off with 10,000 greenbacks for this one. You got 30 seconds for this, and I'm taking away the prize money a little at a time, so buzz in as soon as you know it. Okay, thinking cap's on. Now tell me, with what popular movie title does this rhyme? Gators love a tossed shark. Go crazy. Type in your answer and hit return. From Sharks to Arks, a brief history of Steven Spielberg's movies. How about it? We need a category. The category is, what the heck is he so happy about? $6,000 could be yours. The happy painter Bob Ross has just finished another happy little masterpiece. Bob always ends the show with the parting words, happy painting and God bless. How could he amend this slogan to possibly attract more Confucianists to his audience? Happy painting and may you have it Allah. Happy painting and respect your parents. Happy painting and rock on, or happy painting and love Mephistopheles. Reverence for one's parents or filial piety is considered the prime virtue of Confucian ethics. So remember, no painting a crack on Dad's forehead or blackening in any of Mom's teeth. Take your pick. What do you say? Alright, next up. Thou speaketh like thou hast crap in thy mouth. And this one's worth $2,000. Suppose Shakespeare's first job was writing fortune cookies for the Mandarin on Avon restaurant. Suppose Bill wrote this fortune, a venerable cook gleans naught of thy modern pedagogy. How would this fortune most likely be phrased today? Dogs never play poker. It's raining cats and dogs. Every dog has its day, or you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Shakespeare is also the first guy in history to yell, "Stop humping my leg." Okay, pick a category.
Question 19.
And this question's category is America's Most Violent Home Videos. And this one's worth $4,000. Okay, you've finally gotten your hands on the creators of America's Funniest Home Videos, but are forced to choose only one torture forum. Since you'll want to be sure they'll be unable to create more TV shows in the future, which torture should you choose? Tarring and feathering, the strappado, keel hauling, or drawing and quartering? Dragging someone under the keel of a ship is not guaranteed to be fatal. These are the creators of America's Funniest Home Videos we're talking about. Can you really afford to take that chance? Too bad you didn't choose this. If you tie someone's limbs to 4 horses, send each horse running in a different direction, tearing the victim to pieces, you are drawing and quartering them. If it were up to me, I'd give that video the $10,000 prize. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Superstar. No special. 20.
And this category is, it's absolutely tantalizing. This one's worth $6 grand. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. If the Galloping Gourmet threw a dinner party and used the Greek myth about Tantalus as a theme, what would be an appropriate dessert? Virgin flan, blood pudding, my son pie, or apple pie? Tantalus cut up his son, baked him in a pie, and served him for dinner. Now that's steak and kidney pie. How about it? We need a category. Time for the attack. Oh, you already know the way this works. Alright, make sure your match fits this clue. You don't know Jack. Need I say more? Haha, good luck. Down, that must have taken something out of you. Well, let me fill back up your electrolyte count with these words. You don't know Jack!
Great job, everybody. Good show. Okay, let's roll the commercials and contestants. Cookie, what's happening?
Well, congratulations. You knocked some poor sap off the high scoreboard and took it over for yourself. This is a precious moment. Why don't you take a Polaroid of the monitor or something? Yeah, and then tell me if you want to play this game again.
Of your local supermarket. You see, the tap water bottling process captures all of the lead, bacteria, mercury, and traces of actual raw sewage that gives tap water that distinctive flavor you remember from your childhood. And yes, they even remembered the fluoride. Woohoo! Tap water. Taste the memory.
With all of the guns and violence today, we need a toy for the kids that won't blow them away. He's got a ponytail and he works at the mall. He's the health food store boy doll. Just pull his string and you'll hear him say, "Morning, Mrs. Johnson, we've got fresh prunes today." And if you pull it again, you'll hear him decree, "Try our fresh soy cakes and organic muesli." We've got tofu kashi and grilled tempeh, and our wheatgrass shots are groovy today. Can I get you a paper or plastic sack? I've got my eyebrow pierced and a hemp backpack. I ride my bike up and down the bay, and I really don't mind if you're straight bi or gay. Let's go see the dead, we'll have us a ball. I'm the health food store boy doll.
It's the health food store boy doll. Birkenstock sold separately.
Scrambled eggs with a side of Smokies.
Coming up.
We're at exit 37 at the renowned Bob's Diner truck stop, where the customers are as demanding as they are driven.
Hey, Sally, how about a little half and half for my coffee here?
Here you go.
They don't know it, but we've secretly replaced their normal coffee creamer with Mama's Pride human breast milk creamer.
Sally? You guys switched coffee or something? This tastes great. It's so rich and strangely comforting.
Excuse me, sir.
Huh? Where the hell'd you... Hey, aren't you that trivia game show guy?
It's not the coffee, it's the creamer. Mama's Pride Human Breast Milk Creamer.
I'm drinking human breast milk?
That's right. It's richer, sweeter, and more nutritious.
Human breast milk? Huh, makes sense.
Not just any breast milk. Mama's Pride Human Breast Milk. Baby yourself with Mama's Pride.
Hey, Suckin' Man, what's up, G? Yo, check it out, homeboy. I'm living large with my spanking new TV dinner. Give it up for Master Chuck's Def Mac and Cheese. Kick it, boy! Whoa! Now listen, young brother, I got the word. It's out on the street, and it must be heard. I ain't talking about no pansy house party. This crap is macaroni. It's Def and Tarty. Oh, yeah, that is Chucky. You got that right. Now you gotta get your punk act off the couch and buy the mac and cheese in this funky pouch. Because when you're cutting my cheese, nothing feels so good. You'll be the #1 homie in your gosh darn hood. Lemon! You bet your mother freaking tush, homie!
I am quite dissatisfied with the Emperor's breakfast cereal. It is so cold and impersonal.
Whoa! Hey, Kung Fu! Put down your chopsticks and grab a spoonful of my latest cereal, Fruity Choco Rice Balls, with little green nunchucks, purple throwing stars, and red Kimronos.
This cereal, it is delicious. It makes me want to do a roundhouse kick. Shock Lee, you are truly the master of the breakfast world. I bow before you as a sign of ultimate respect.
Rule number 1, Grasshopper, never let your guard down. Hi-ya! Hey! Ready! Whoa! Domo arigato, buddy. Got a motor.
Hey, Susie, what are you doing Saturday night? You want to go driving with me?
Sorry, Jimmy, but there won't be enough room in the car for you, me, and your zip.
Hey, Buggy Chick.
Hey, that chin needs some road work.
What'd you do? Wash your face with a golf cleat?
This looks like a job for new Spackney. Spackney? What gives? Spackney! It's spackle for your acne. Flesh-colored mortar that you apply with our new neon spatulators. It's waterproof, windproof, flame retardant, and scuff resistant.
Spackney, it'll smooth you out. Spackney works better than grout. Spackney, say adios to your acne.
Also available, Backney for your stubborn back acne, and for those really hard-to-reach places, try new Crackney.